What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. We are in Florida right now. We are actually sitting on my parents' lanai. There are Florida birds. What is it? Squawking? Tweeting? The wind chimes going. We are dealing with the elements. So if you hear some crazy noises in the background of this video, that's what's going on. But I did my go-to really light, like no makeup vacation makeup look today. I'm obsessed with this look. It's like my everyday go-to when I'm in like nicer weather. I want to keep it light, but I still want to feel like put together, protected, have a little healthy glow going, because right now I have no tan yet and I needed a little help. So if you want to see how I got this look right here, keep on watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before you go, and let's jump right in. Okay, so we're gonna keep it light today. It is my first day here, so I don't have a tan yet. So this is gonna be makeup. This is say super gel, super glowy super gel in Star Glow. This is gonna be makeup where it's like, it's still light, good for any day on vacation, but I'm gonna give myself a little bit of color because I don't have a tan yet. I am mixing my Dr. Jart BB cream with that, and I brought my lighter shade like an idiot. I don't know what I was thinking. So I always toggle between fair light and light medium. I was trying to pare down my products because my bag weighed too much, and so I took one out instead of bringing both. But I'm gonna add in my bronze drops from Drunk Elephant. So I'm gonna make this little cocktail here. And I think that's gonna bronze me right up, and it's gonna be great. So we're just gonna mix this up on the back of my hand, and we're gonna hope and pray that this is what we want. So I like to do something on my skin. I mean, we obviously want SPF. Did I do SPF? Oh no, there's SPF 40 in the Dr. Jart BB cream, which is good. You could definitely do like an SPF down first and then this. But this is just gonna even everything out. It's gonna give me a little color. If I had brought my darker shade, it'd give me even more color. But honestly, since I don't have a tan, this is probably better. And I wanna bring this all down my neck. And you can see I'm just like working off the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna really blend this in like moisturizer. And that is just, feels so light on the skin, but it's like a little coverage, a little more brought to life. I'm on my parents' lanai in the back of their house, and if you guys are OGs and you remember, I filmed here 2 years ago when I was super pregnant, and I did like Amazon outfits for pregnant ladies. And it's so wild that I'm like back here now with Logan, the same house. All right, this is Kosas concealer. I wear the shade 2.5C, and this is where I'm gonna get the bulk of my coverage and like shape on the face. I don't have zooming capabilities because we're filming on my phone today, but I wanna move in to make sure you guys can really see the skin. Personally, I feel like on vacation, when you want like a light base, the best thing to do is find a few products that work really well for your skin. Like the Say, Star Glow, whatever stuff gives a nice glow, but then I have the coverage from the BB cream, the Dr. Jart, and then I have a little bit of a tan with the Drunk Elephant drops. So like mix multiple things together and give your skin like exactly what you need. Don't feel limited to use like, you know, one foundation or one BB cream. Okay, so look how much more even and glowy, but how incredibly natural this is. We're gonna amplify it even a bit more, and we're gonna do a little bronzer and blush. For vacation, my favorite is the Dibs Desert Island Beauty Stick in the shade 5.5. They have multiple shades that work for me, but 5.5 is a really nice tan, like it's pretty dark. So as I get tan this week, I'll be able to really use like more of this if I want, but it is so creamy that it's hard to not like wanna use it because it blends out so beautifully. Do a little lift. Seems crazy at first, seems like it's gonna be too dark, but it's not. And I just think the blush shade on this is really pretty. I think there's another shade that I usually like a little bit more for the summer. That's usually more like my fall winter shade, but it works. All right, so I'm just gonna use my BK Beauty 106, and we're just gonna push that in and watch how easily that blends. My skin is also super dehydrated right now from travel, from being on the plane all day yesterday. If your skin tends to do that, like mine does, you just want to be mindful of like the skincare you're bringing on vacation, and then also like bring some hydrating products for the first few days just to get that hydration back into your skin. I feel like everything I just used is really hydrating, and it's much like there's so much more moisture in the air here, so my skin is gonna thrive. I'm gonna be like, hopefully a dewy queen by the end of this trip. I love to put that on my eyelids too, because we're not gonna do eyeshadow today. We're just gonna keep the, you know, the bronzer and the blush shade kind of, sorry, I have like hair, random hair, kind of diffused on the lids. Okay, this is the point at which I wanna sculpt my face a teeny bit more. I need to remember to do bronzer and blush first and concealer second, but it's so against my nature, what I'm used to, so I always forget, but I can always go back on with this stuff. It's so hydrating. And I'm just using a teeny bit more to kind of like sculpt and highlight. Other amazing thing about this concealer is you can just blend it in with your finger. This is a very like low maintenance, no makeup look for vacay. The other bronzer product I love on vacation is the Say Sun Melt. I definitely don't need this right now, but for the sake of showing it to you, I know I've used this a lot recently. I just want to put a little on with my finger. It is stunning. So if you maybe aren't a dibs girly, or you like something that's like, you know, more you can put on with your hands, not a stick version, whatever, total preference, that's another amazing option. It blends out beautifully. It just adds, yeah, a nice bronze to the face. Love that stuff. We are not filling in the brows today. We are just doing a brow gel, and you guys already know we're doing the 24-hour brow setter. Please excuse the wind chime and the birds in the background. It's a beautiful sunny day in Florida. This is just gonna gel them in place, but like keep them, you know, up and more full. Otherwise my brows just look a little sad. Okay, time for powder. I would normally use my Givenchy Prism Libre, but I'm actually all out of it. And that powder is probably a little bit better for more of like a full coverage, you know, set face, and I don't mind being a little dewy with this. So I really do love the Say Translucent. You could also use Cloud Set from Kosas. That's another option. I like to just kind of keep that like in my purse handy if I need like a little bit of extra setting, but I'm just gonna put a little in my puff and then tap off the excess on the back of my wrist. And I'm just gonna do this under the eyes to smooth everything out and make sure that that concealer doesn't crease. And you saw I was like kind of warming that up with my finger under my eye right before I did this. I'm also gonna do a little bit like around my nose where I get a little, you know, greasy, and like T-zone. But I don't wanna do like everywhere, and I'm not going back in, I'm just kind of using the excess. It gives just, like I still feel the skin looks very natural and skin-like, but it's just setting everything in place so that it's not gonna like move around so easily, you know? I think I'm gonna do a teeny bit of liner, no eyeshadow, but I wanna do a little eyeliner. So I'm deciding between my purple Thrive. I really like doing a purple, but I think I'm gonna keep it really basic and do brown. This is the Jones Road liner, and it's really nice. I'll show you guys, like, first of all, look at this pencil. Like, look at how this glides on. And I'm just like, can you see what I'm doing? Defining that lash line and doing like a tiny little bit of a wing. Just kind of smoking that out. And you can diffuse this so easily with your finger. But I just feel like it gives a little bit more of a look to add this definition. Again, not necessary, like you could just do mascara and call it a day, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of that. I should have brought my light out here. I don't know why I didn't do that. I brought my light to film, but I was like, oh, natural light. I mean, whatever. You're getting a better sense of the makeup with just natural light, so it's fine, but I'm stupid. Okay, mascara, you guys already know we're doing Jones Road because we love her the most. If you've watched any videos on my channel in the last, I don't know, 6 months, this is all I use. And I just want to do the top lashes because we're keeping this as natural looking as possible. And I feel like that just makes the eyes look more natural. Agree to disagree if you don't agree with that. I feel like some people have such an issue with only doing the top lashes. I don't know why. Okay, I just ran and got my light because I just felt like the sun was going away and you needed to see the skin a little bit better. I'm gonna add a teeny bit of the House Labs blush on top because this is a nice like blush highlight combo where it gives a little highlight, but it's a blush and it's just so pretty. Again, not necessary, This is just if you like a little bit more. All right, last is lips. Obviously, this is totally up to you. And if you're just more of like a lip gloss girly, I get it. I would definitely just do like some kind of chapstick, some kind of balm. But I do like to have a little bit of a defined lip. So I'm using the Dibs. Let me get close to you. I know this looks crazy because I'm going kind of quick and I'm talking, but you can also, these are so creamy, you can blend them. We just have a little more definition this way. Then I'm gonna use my Tarte Lip Plumper on top. I just feel like this is the prettiest lip product ever. And it's totally not necessary if you're going to like a pool or a beach or whatever, do a little Vaseline and be on your way. But personally, I just think this completes the look. And it's still, I think, very natural looking. Like it just looks like an enhanced glossy lip to me. If you wanted to put a little powder bronzer on top to set that bronzer in place, of course you could. I don't personally feel like I need it. So my last step is setting with my Charlotte Tilbury, whatever this is called, Airbrush Flawless. I bought the little minis of this specifically for travel because that's how much I love this setting spray. Hopefully these clips didn't completely mess my hair up. Oh, my mom is calling me, hold on. All right, friends, so there you have it. Here is the no makeup, elevated, whatever, better version of yourself vacation makeup. These birds, these Florida birds are crazy. Once I have a tan, this makeup look is gonna look, I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Chef's kiss, perfect. I don't know what I'm trying to do, but you know what I'm saying? It's gonna look so much better when I have a little bit of a tan, but I feel so much more put together and like a person with a little bit of a healthy glow going so that I don't look crazy in Florida because I look so much more pale than literally everyone here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this was nice and easy for you. I will link everything for you guys below. You may wanna do a little more bronzer like on the chest if things are really crazy, but you shouldn't need to. The two powders, like I mentioned, Kosas, keep this handy if you're getting like a little, you know, a little grease. That's a nice one to keep handy. If you're more dry, this one definitely recommend. If you're a little more oily, I would recommend Charlotte Tilbury because that's really gonna set ya. So I'm a little dry right now, so I'm not gonna put that on, but here's the look. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.